Hey there, I'm back with the last episode of the Bangalore to Spiti ride. I apologize to the 6 people who've been waiting for this episode. Maybe I'm too harsh on myself. It's actually 8. Anyway, here you go. I spent the day at my cousin's place in Goa. He runs a restaurant there. Location in the description below. That is a truck that met with an accident on their compound wall. I started for Bangalore in the afternoon, but just half an hour into the ride, it started raining heavily. I knew that if I went up the Churla Ghat route, I won't find any shelter there. After waiting for an hour for the rain to stop, I made up my mind to stay another day in Goa, this time somewhere by the beach. I went off to Morjem, one of the closest and less crowded beaches in Goa. I went to the beach early next morning. I had to leave for Bangalore today. But before that, I had to say goodbye to the sea in person. It was a calming experience, and surprisingly, there was no end of vacation gloom that usually sets in during this time of the holiday. I was content with my journey so far and was looking forward to getting home tonight. I left Morjem at around 11 am and spotted this vintage beauty on the way as well. It was a little overcast, also rained while I was having lunch, but it cleared out soon as I was riding through the ghats of Shimoga. 6 hours after starting from Goa, I found myself at the Joke Falls. They looked majestic. Tea at a nearby stall and started my journey towards home by around 6 pm. I would probably reach home by around 3 am, including power naps along the way. The roads got really bad as I approached the Mumbai-Bangalore highway, and 20 kilometers from the highway, disaster struck. There were hardly any issues with the bike for 38 days, and now, on the last day, just over 100 kilometers from home, I had a puncture. I was in the middle of nowhere. It was pitch dark and around 11 pm. A car stopped along the way and asked me to follow him to a nearby village to get the puncture fixed. But this late at night, the chances were slim. And sure enough, I found no help there. That night, I discovered that I could ride on a flat tire for at least 30 kilometers at a speed of maximum 40 kilometers per hour. It's harmful for the rim though, and the tube has to be changed. I reached the highway and still couldn't find anyone to fix the puncture. I tried to sleep at a nearby dhaba, but that guy rudely asked me to go away. I went back into the village, the place called Hiriyur, and found a Royal Enfield service center, which was obviously closed. It had a CCTV camera outside it, so I decided to park my bike there and have a power nap right outside on the steps of the service center. By 6 a.m., a tea stall opened nearby, and I asked the person if he knew anyone who could fix punctures. He shared the number of a person right opposite the road. The guy came in quickly and fixed it in no time. I was ready to ride home now. I rode the whole 120 kilometers non-stop. Mom was relieved that I was back home. So was I. After 39 days on the road, I was finally home. I took a moment to replay all the highlights of the trip in my head. The places, the people, the events that transpired. Everything played out vividly in front of my eyes. It was the end of something truly beautiful. I've heard people say if traveling was free, you'd never see me again. I disagree. When you travel, you live a story. And I prefer to tell that story to my close friends and family over a chai and watch their reaction change from surprise to laughter to shock and finally relief. Travel, it makes you a storyteller. And come back home because it gives you an audience for your stories. And back home, I'd earned my flags. That's it from this series of Bangalore to Spiti. Hope you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing to the channel for more such travel related content. Thank you for watching.